Thank you, Mom. And after eating such a delicious brunch, now I'm gonna get into chapter 1185 of One Piece, Mind Your Own Beeswax. Reader request, I can't wait for Luffy to eat this. Hancock practices her cooking by Masako. So this is the cover page. So we got Boa Hancock cooking for Luffy. And it looks like pretty gas, I think. Unless she's burning it. But, alright, here we go. Candel, I want you to take Brook as your squire and teach him proper manners and speaking etiquette. Of course, Prince Reuven. Dong. Nice. Boy, there sure are a whole lot of pretty ladies around the palace. Bang. Pretty lady, skip that one, pretty lady. Stop that. But you're the prettiest of them all, Candel. Lady Candel, you are my squire. Show me your panties? Brook! And he's asking some random lady that, so maybe she's jealous. Nah, just playing. You don't like your uniform? If I conform to school culture, I'll lose my touch for writing good music. But the convoy uniform, now that's what I want to wear someday. And then there's a panel of him sleeping next to his guitar that I guess Reuven got for him or made for him or something. Someone. I already forgot. You're a lucky kid, you know that? You get to be Lady Candel's squire. Yo-ho-ho! Are you in love with any particular man, Candel? Lady! And yes, but he is far out of my league. So I trained very hard with the sword so that I might be as close to him as possible. I bet he'd like you if you dressed more ladylike. That's not necessary. I'm happy simply being at his side. His side? Are you talking about me? No! Oh my gosh. Young Brook is such a menace. Lady Candel, do you wear men's underwear too? No. What? Then show me them. Brook! You still haven't learned any etiquette. When asking a favor of others, you have to speak politely. Then would you mind showing me your panties, please? Bishi! So I guess that's where he gets his modern day manners from childhood. Of course I mind. Forget speaking politely. I need to beat some manners and civility into you. Good grief. Yada yada. Strength and etiquette are equally important. Really? Then I'll do better. I'll try harder. And then it fast forwards to him as a little older, as a teenager maybe. Lady Candel is the light of our admiration, the sun that shines upon our country. Which reminds me, one time, a ship from the world government washed up on Esperia. Hiccups. And the kingdom was stunned to encounter a type of authority we'd never experienced before. The celestial dragons? That's right, they certainly threw their weight around. I like this page of Gunko and Brook hanging out. Or not Gunko, whatever her other name is. Shuri, right? They certainly threw their weight around. Lady Candel was bedridden for several months after that due to fatigue. And you wouldn't believe how gloomy the people were during those months. Yo-ho-ho! I shouldn't laugh, but it truly was as if the sun itself had set. Aw. Dong. However, that was only the precursor to wonderful news, Princess Shuri. Your father, the beloved, uncouth prince, ascended the throne, and at the same time, he married your mother, Lady Candel. The stage of Esperia was engulfed in the cheers of the audience. And then, you were born. ... Princess Shuri. Yeah. The kingdom was all in a tizzy. Show us her face. Eek, she's so cute. Thank God she takes after her mother. I got a bit off track there. My point is, I love your parents dearly. I owe them everything. I would give my life for them. I call this one Sacrificial Rock. All right, here we go. Papa, mama, Papa, mama. Well, Brook, what would you do if it was me in danger? The same thing, of course. I would give up my life, yes indeed. Because I'm Papa and Mama's daughter? Because it's you. Why did you pause? Be honest with me. Harumph. She's upset. And then he just gives her candy, a lollipop, and she's happy again, I guess. And then there's a panel of Brooke fighting with Candel, I guess jousting, sparring. Papa! Father, don't be a child. Shuri's on Brooke's shoulders, talking to Reuben. I love you too, Father. He looks all grumpy. And maybe no, is that her? I don't think so. That looks more like Candel. When you want to be independent from your parents, why not sing this song for a change, princess? Mind your own beeswax. Haha, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, so it's just showing a bunch of different panels of them like doing different activities and spending time together. That's cute. It's a phrase from Kamigata, a land to the west. Mind your own beeswax. I ain't some puppy dog lured by the candy store. I ain't a kid at all anymore. Oh. Brooke is laughing and they're embracing and she's smiling, laughing. The year that Shuri turned 15. What the? It sounds awful. Blah. Crick. This guy's trying to play a violin. Esperia lost its music. The kingdom was shrouded in a deep and terrible mist that lasted for half the year. The country's heritage, its treasured instruments, all rotted, and the mist curdled in the smog that swallowed the island whole. Wow. From that point on, the streets were filled not with music, but the sounds of coughing. Let's lift their hearts with ooh, ha, yeah. Even Brooke's coughing. The poisonous smog racked the lungs of tens of thousands and took several hundred lives. The mist will clear. I know it will. It sounds like some world government activities going on here. Some maybe purposeful pollution. Oh no. In the face of many baffling and horrific events, the kingdom grew weary and numb. And even after the mist lifted, the scars it left were felt deeply by all. Candel died. Damn, that's tragic. That's so sad. She died to the poison mist. So it's like, what are those called? Like when the planes leave the trails in the sky? It's like they're chemtrails. They're spraying chemtrails over Esperia or something like that. Your Majesty, we can no longer afford to make the heavenly tribute payments to the world government. Grrr. Yeah. Whoa. Shuri attacked Brooke. Sometimes it's as if you can see into the future, princess. Observation hockey. I want to be like mother. You certainly have the potential, but I don't think your father will allow a princess to fight on the front lines of battle. Shh, it's raining. Father seems to have something weighing on his mind these days. I can imagine what it's about, but there's nothing we can do. My only option is to serve the king faithfully. I thought you wanted to be a pirate, Brooke. My onus comes first. Dreams are a secondary matter. Oh, okay. Well, when you leave, I'll go with you. You can't. I will. Uh-oh. Now it's getting all heavy. The next page, King Reuben says, there's going to be a war against the world government. Dong. Huh? Understood, Majesty. Brooke. Wait, Captain, at least tell us why, Your Majesty. ... Brooke. They demanded 1,000 slaves from us. That's the only way to get out of the heavenly tribute this year. Being a slave in the Holy Land might as well be death. Oh no. Murmur, murmur. The government will be coming here in 2 months, but I'm not going to choose sacrifices to be handed over to them. Is our country doomed, Captain? Unaffiliated countries turn into a lawless wastelands, don't they? Is it true that they'll pillage everything we have? I heard another country in the West Blue got wiped off the map. Well, I heard a little story once about a sea brimming with violence. Brooke is breaking out in the song. Where the boss don't want to go, full of samurai warriors and towering giants. Samurai warriors, that's Wano. And towering giants, Elbaf, I'm assuming. Or Little Garden, where Dory and Brogy were fighting. So watch out for all of them. Give them a little bite and they'll be weak in the knees like they're running from a swarm of bees. Better think twice, cause we got nothing to lose. Wahahaha. Yup, that's true. They've landed at the North Harbor. Get over there, 12th Platoon. So it looks like the world government and Marines are coming to Esperia. Dot, 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 dot. Oh no, there's fire and stuff everywhere, I already see. Mind your own beeswax. Rah! They didn't say it would be this many of them. That's not me stuttering, guys. That's a serious typo there, I think. It says say. That's funny. Don't let them disembark. Mind your own beeswax. We're only in the corner of the map, but our name won't be erased just like that. Are you sure about that? Huff, huff. This is one place you can't steal from us. Zubang. Huff, huff. Ah! So I think Brooke's running while a bunch of soldiers are getting blasted behind him. Commander, the enemy's reached the palace. Block off the stairs. I'll go in. But why can't I fight? And this is Shuri yelling at her dad, or arguing with Reuben. Don't be stupid. If they take you hostage, then our arms are tied. Please be safe, Princess Shuri. It's the guard. Oh, Princess, the garden we strolled through all those times is now burning. Your Majesty, the dump where we hung out is ablaze. Mind your own beeswax, mind your own beeswax. The corners of the map are shining. Feel your courage slip away once you taste my vicious blade. And Brooke just cut up like a bunch of people. Over probably 10 or 20. Your Majesty, Princess Shuri. So he's running to the castle to see if she's safe. But it's too late. Oh my god. So there's some kind of Navy warlord sitting in the back. Oh, let me just show you. This is crazy. So it looks like Shuri already got possessed by Emu all the way back in the day. And Emu caused Esperia to collapse. Why won't it? So, weenie. So Shuri is standing over Reuven's dead body. Oh my gosh. And she has devilish wings, bat wings growing out of her back. Dong. And Brooke just got there. And he sees, it looks like King Reuven's head, his hair on the ground. But he has horns too. So maybe he also got possessed, or I don't think he already had those, right? Yeah, I don't know. But Brooke is like, and then Shuri is just looking down at Reuven. And then there's this guy, ... Oh my god, don't tell me, is it? The war's going to be over, Brooke. ... Question mark, exclamation point. Rah, kadong. Aren't you happy? Oh, hell no. If I was Brooke, I would not be happy. The guy I was just serving, who basically took me under his wing and saved my life, you just killed him, his own daughter. What the helly? Oh my god. And this guy smoking on the doobie or whatever that is, the stogie, don't tell me, who could that be? His frame looks like Akainu, but I don't know. Who could that have been on Esperia before it got blown up to the high heavens? Alright, but that's gonna be it, y'all. Sorry I'm a couple days late with this chapter 1185 One Piece, but let's get going. I've just been watching a lot of JoJo's, hitting the pool. I'm on Diamond. It is Unbreakable right now. In JoJo's, I've been binge watching it since I've been home. It's so good. And then after JoJo's, I'll probably start Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. I hope you have a great day. Stay frosty. Catch me on the TT lives out on the TT streets or wherever on IG, YT, TT, FB, everywhere. So stay frosty, y'all. Have a blessed day. Peace.